Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your Google business profile completely for free so that you can show up on Google with your business when customers are looking for your service or location to order something from you or to buy something from you. Once you set up your Google business profile, you'll be able to get listed on Google Search and Google Maps so that it'll make it easier for customers to find you. You'll be able to edit your business name, your hours, your phone number, your website, and your services. You'll be able to collect reviews and build trust with your customers. You will be able to treat a Google Business Profile like your social media, where you can add photos, updates, offers, posts, and more. So the first thing that you want to do is that you want to go to Google Maps and see if your business is already on Google, right? So first open up Google Maps, which I have here, and I'm actually going to search one of my businesses. I do hardware repair, so I'm going to look up my hardware repair business here and see if it shows up. Let's do Handy Danny Repairs Chicago, and then let's search that. And as you guys can see, here I am right here. So I do not need to set up a Google business profile because as you can see, it's already set. Now, if this is your account and you would like to claim, like if this is your business, Handy Bandy or Dennis Handyman, if you're Dennis Handyman and you want to claim this business, back in the day, maybe like a couple of months ago, Google had an option right here where you can actually claim the business. But that option has changed. Now you have to go through an entire portal just to claim this business here, if that is something that you need to do. Claim your profile so you can control your business information. Show up when local customers search for you. Build trust with reviews and photos. Make it easy to call, message, or get directions to your business. Keep your business looking active. More visibility can lead to more calls for you. So if you did the search in Google Maps and did not find your business there, that means that you need to register for one so that it will show up Google Maps, right? So let's go ahead and create one. Go to business profile, Google business profile, right? And then this literally shows up as get listed on Google. So you want to hit get listed on Google. When the page opens up, it says, stand out on Google with a free business profile. Take control of how your free business profile appears on Google Search and Maps, right? So essentially, it's telling you right here, Google is telling you that you can set up your business profile entirely for free, so far as they approve it and you're a legitimate business, right? So essentially, what you want to do is all you need to do is to hit create profile to get started. Create your profile button to get started, right? When you hit this create your profile button, you have two options. Again, one, to either claim your business if it already exists on Google Maps, or two, to create a brand new profile to put on Google Maps completely for free. Okay, so let's get started. Alrighty. So you sign in with your Gmail here, you click next, you type your password, and then you sign in. If you do not already have a Gmail account, what you want to do is to create one, right? So what you can do here is actually come down here to create account, and you want to create one for personal use for now. And even though it is for your business, it might incur some charges in these early stages that you might not be ready for just yet. So it's perfectly fine for you to start off with a personal use account and then go from there. Now, this personal use account is going to be your Gmail. Is going to be your Gmail business account. You know, let's say you already have a personal Gmail account that you've been using for years. You want to set up this one specifically for your business. You know, so it's separate from your personal one that you've been using. I highly advise that. You know, so the put your first name here and your last name. Um, Again, if you already have a Gmail, this is going to be your business Gmail. Okay. First name, let's just say Sam. Last name, just says Antelope. Okay. Next. And then next is asking you to enter your birthday and your gender. So here, let's just say you're born on January 25th, 1989. Let's just say you're a female. You click next. Okay. So next is saying enter the email address you want to use for your Google account. Okay. You can use your existing email, or you can get a Gmail address instead. I advise for you to get a Gmail address instead, okay, and not to import. Let's say you're using Outlook. I wouldn't advise putting your Outlook email here. Just sign up for a new Gmail account so you can have a Google Business profile, right? And when you hit that button here, it asks you, do you want to be antelopesam5 at gmail.com? Do you want to be samantelope866 at gmail.com? Those are just the first two suggestions. The third one is you can create your own Gmail address, all right, which is actually what you can do. Here, you just click it, and whatever it is, sam dot, at gmail.com, right? Let's just go with these pre-populated ones just for now. Okay, so antelopesam5 at gmail.com. Click next, and here you choose your password. Okay, create a strong password with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Hit next, and then continue to create your account from there. Okay. Once you finish creating your account, this is the next page that it takes you to, signs you in here to start building your business profile, right? So here, let's say now there's two. This is where you claim a profile that already exists, or to create a brand new uh, business to put on Google Maps so that customers can find you and order from you or place bookings. You know, so here, let's say we want to claim a business, right? Let's say it's a pet store, right? Let's say you are, uh, let's say you are Sam's Cats and Dogs. Click Sam's Cats and Dogs, and it actually tells you someone else may manage this business profile. Sam's Cat and Dog is currently managed by someone else. If this email belongs to you, switch accounts or use account recovery if you no longer have access to that email. You hit this button here and you request access. Okay, and then Google will go through the steps with you to unlock this account for you if it is your business. Now, if you were to do this search here and you did not find your business, let's say your business is a shoe antelope, right? I just need to make up something that doesn't exist. A shoe antelope. So right here, you actually create a business with this name on Google, right? So you here at this stage, you kind of want this to match the name that you put on your LLC, right? You don't want this to be, you don't want Shoe Antelope to be a different name than what you filed your LLC for, you know? So here, let's say your company name is Shoe Antelope. You create a business with this name here. Select a category. The category is actually very important because it lets Google know and customers know who are searching for you. You will show up in that category. You don't want someone looking for shoes and you are in the car mechanic category, but they're looking for shoes. So the category here is very important. So what you want to do here, I think a shoe antelope will be what, like an apparel. I think they have like apparel, yeah, like clothing. Right, we're a clothing store. Let's say it's a clothing store, right? And then you hit next. We didn't understand your category. Let's do that again. Shoe antelope. Create a business with this. And the category, let's say it's a clothing store. We hit next. So now at this screen, it's asking you, do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or an office, right? You can say yes if you have a physical location, and say no if it's like an online service or a service area that you go to your customers' houses, right? So if you have a physical store, hit yes, you click next, and then here you enter your business address where customers can visit your business in person, okay? And you enter your address here, and then you hit next, okay? And then it will put sort of like how this picture shows here. It will put your address, um, on Google, just like this here, okay? So let's go back and choose the service area option. If you do not have a physical location, you hit no, you hit next, and then here You add areas where your business provides deliveries or home and office visits. This will appear on your business profile, right? So again, what I mentioned previously, where it will show up on Google, something similar to this, right? Okay. So next, let's search and select areas that you provide your service at. And this is if you do not have a physical location. Okay. This is if you go to the customer's location instead. Once you start, the example that they have here is Manhattan, New York. So let's type that and see. Manhattan, New York. So let's say you provide service in the area of Manhattan. Okay. Next, let's say you provide service in the area of Brooklyn. Okay. You can add that as well. Okay. You can add as many areas that you service in this section here. Okay. Now, it's advised that you add areas that is within 2 hours a drive of you, that you can get to within 2 hours. If it's anything more than that and you're unable to service those areas, Google might flag your account. You know, so just stay within the. Just keep that in mind when you are creating your service areas. That just make it within 2 hours, typically. And then here you want to hit next after you've chosen your service areas that you provide service to. And here it's asking you, what contact details do you want to show to customers? Okay. So here it will show up on Google just like this on this phone here. Your phone number will show up here, and then your website will show up like this once you type them here. Okay, so let's just type a generic phone number. Let's use 312-222-1111. Okay, just for an example. And here, if you actually need solutions for your business, we offer a 24/7 AI receptionist, bookings, smart bookings, automations, and follow-ups for your customers after your appointments. You can visit AuraSync.biz. Okay, and that's the example. I'm going to put that here for our profile example. And then here next, you can actually add a text. You can actually add allow customers to chat with your business via SMS or other apps, right? So if you select this here, your customers can reach you via WhatsApp or text message right here. And all you need to do is just type the phone number here, and then they'll be able to text you right here on Google. Okay, so let's use the same phone number that we put up here, just for an example. Here you want to hit next. Okay. So now you have reached the Google verification step. Okay. So now everything is looking good. Everything you're at the right place. You're at the right pace. Without verifying your Google page, Google needs to know if you're a legitimate person and you're not a scammer. So if you're not verified here, you wouldn't be able to edit your profile, read your analytics, reply to reviews that people give to your business as the owner or anybody else on your team. So verifying here is very, very important. Okay. The address you provide here will be hidden from the public. Post office boxes are not eligible. Okay. So here you want to provide the address that pretty much you want to use for your business profile. Now it can be any address that you prefer. Let's just use a generic address here. Do something in Seattle. Okay, next. So it's just gonna act. This is not gonna show for the public. It just lets Google know where you are. As a real person. So now here, next is asking you, select a way to get verified, right? Google needs to verify that you manage this business. Very simple. Okay, they have given you 3 verification steps. They've given you one where they can text the phone number that you gave, right? They can verify at the email address that you've put on file, or you can submit a business video, right? And submitting a business video, that one, you have to kind of go outside of your business, unlock your door, show yourself actually unlocking the door to your business, showing yourself around the business, showing yourself as the owner. You show the street where the business is on, and it's quickly like a 2-3 minute video. That one I can if you need help getting this one through, just let me know and I can help you with that one as well. Now I have to say a disclaimer here is that the reason why you are getting these 2 options for you at this verification step is because I am already logged into my Google business profile, as you can see here, right? Which is my business that I run. I'm already logged in. So because of that, it's giving you these two options. When I first set up this Google business profile, I did not have this phone number verification option or this email verification option, right? Because I was setting up on Google Maps brand new. So the only option that I had available at the time, and I'm not sure if this is still true when you're setting this up because I'm logged in currently, is the submit a business video option. I do not believe that you will get the option at this verification step to use your phone number here or your email. So when you get to this step, comment or DM me and let me know if they're only asking you to submit a business video, and I can help you from there. Okay. In this step here, we can verify using our phone number, get a text, and then hit next. Right. This will verify the profile for us and actually set up our Google just like this here. Once I hit next, right? I do not want to hit next because I don't want to set up this example business to be a real business here. Once you hit next, it will set it up for you. So now once you hit next right here, it's going to take you to a page that looks something very similar to this. It's going to create your profile like this, very similar to this, right? And this is one of the businesses that I have on Google here. You're able to edit your profile, read your reviews, add photos if you need to, make posts, look at your performance, make an advertisement, edit the products that you have on here, edit your services, right? Add a calendar if you do bookings right here, and even ask for reviews. Okay. So log in anytime into your Google account, and you can click these dotted icons in the top right corner here for Google Apps, where you can actually find a business profile manager in here to manage your profile anytime. Okay. If I pinned it up here, if you do not find it up here, it will be somewhere in this list. Okay. So that pretty much concludes how you can set up your Google business profile in under 10 to 15 minutes so that you can claim your business profile if it's already on Google, or to set up a brand new account on Google so that customers can find you to give you a call, book on your website, buy your products, and much, much more. You know, Google is one of the places where customers go to the most to find you. That's one of the first places that people go to, whether they're looking for a car repair, a phone repair, to buy a shoe from you, anything, to buy a shirt from you, anything that it is. Okay. So if you need help setting up this stuff, I'm an engineer here. I'm the engineer and founder here at AuraSync. So if you need help setting up your Google profile here, comment down below or DM me, and I'll be able to help you with this stuff. Okay. Good luck and Godspeed.